So we have news coming out right now that Keyshawn Davis versus Della Santos is officially back on. There was news that came out yesterday that the fight was off due to the offer that they didn't like that they received, and then later on it said a lot of people said that Della Santos came out and said that he didn't know the official offer and that what he received as far as being an offer wasn't the same thing that he was talking about. So I don't know, man. We'll have to see a lot of different things, a lot of factors that play into as far as that. But right now, it looks like this fight is official, and Keyshawn Davis and De Los Santos is going to be on. I feel like the fight was already good, but that's why I wasn't really speaking on it recently because I didn't feel like they were in any negotiations. But for the news to come out yesterday about these guys not on the same page as far as the funds or finances, and what we're in April right now, and this fight was talked about what a month ago, and we're in the first week of April, well, second week technically, and it's kind of weird that he would come out and say that it was a different amount of money that his team told him or whatever. So I don't know, man. I'm just glad he got the fight done. I know he wants to fight. I know that Keyshawn wants to fight. Those are two guys I actually felt like could have been in the ring with Tank Davis immediately. Now they're fighting each other. And I've told people recently, if you can't have a guy like these other superstars fight a guy like Keyshawn Davis or other superstars fight a guy like De Los Santos, even after his loss to Shakur Stevenson, he needs to go out there and redeem himself. He can't have a performance like he did last time or be gun shy. So he's definitely gonna be have his back against the wall. But this is gonna be a good fight for Keyshawn Davis. He needs something like this because this will solidify him in the game. And it looks like this fight will be in Norfolk, Virginia. This is gonna be a huge fight, man. Huge fight. And I told people recently, man, Keyshawn Davis, he was last year, everybody was laughing at him and he just failed a drug test. And um after that, then he went out there and dropped for Draza. A lot of those talks started to go away. But the Andy Cruz stuff, people trying to hang that over him as far as trying to chase greatness in the amateurs. They feel like that's going to dictate his career in the pros, and it won't. It hasn't. And they've been having a tough job as far as trying to keep up with that kind of narrative because it hasn't worked, man. He's not trying to lay down, and he's not trying to be second fiddle to anybody. A lot of people feel like he's trying to be second fiddle to Shakur Stevenson. Bro, he's not. He's actually trying to go out there and knock out a guy that Shakur Stevenson was in the ring with. Still a dangerous fight because this guy has power. He can go out there and box as well. But this lets you know that Keyshawn Davis is ready to fight the best, man. If you can't, one thing I've learned in boxing, no matter how much I like a fighter, if the fighter can't do something that you are kind of asking or hoping that he could be able to do, they will find somebody who will. If the fighter won't be able to do something, they'll find somebody who will be able to. That's all I've known for a long time. They'll find somebody eventually. And, it looks like Keyshawn Davis is coming to that role right now where a lot of people are asking certain fighters to fight certain guys. I've heard people mention that Shakur Stevenson should fight De Los Santos again. I've heard people say that they wanted to see Tank fight De Los Santos. Now Keyshawn Davis is doing it. So he's going to basically be doing a lot of different things that other boxers are saying it's hard for them to do. It's making it very easy. That's why I said with De Los Santos, he has to take the opportunity. As far as with the money issues they had, that was an internal issue. That wasn't something that all of us need to know out here. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's trying to cut you out of $200, that's something that you got to be able. Those are your people. That's your team. So you got to be able to handle that. That's why with my message today, and I stood on it and still do. You have to be able to figure out who's going to better your career or not. If you're sitting around here arguing about an offer not being what you thought it was, it's gonna be bad.